Hello, this is Airplane Oxygen Not Included. In the last episode, I have explored the oil biome down here. At least just got a pathway in, and I've got this airlock so that we can maintain a vacuum over here. So there's lots of things I want to see what we can do over here. In fact, I think there's definitely a biome underneath that. And that was after going through this vacuum area. So given the fact that this is my entrance and I want to do a bunch of stuff here, I thought it'd be a little bit more efficient if I made our entrance down here with our Atmos suit. So I'm going to relocate this over there, make a ladder going down with the fire pole, and once I have that, then we'll do more exploration down here. On this smaller asteroid over here, I have noticed the gold volcano has just started for the first time outputting some gold. And I also uncovered this. Oh no, that wasn't the one. Down here, a iron volcano, which I'm going to open up. So now I have relocated the Atmosuit docks. The one over here, we're closing this off, starting to tear this down. And this just makes it a little bit easier to get down here. Now that we've done that, it is time to start mining like crazy and get all the material. We've got some fossil, crude oil, lead. Let's go capture all of that for us. Chop on the way down. Oh, I forgot last time. I don't need to add any more. In fact, I would have started to spill over. That would not... Actually, it's kind of not the best, but... That's alright, at least. In fact, I'll destroy that. Alright. Start mining, guys. A little bit of mining done. Now we are digging a path down and down. Continuing until we get to the bottom to see what there is. Lots of crude oil here. So that's going to be very nice. I'm going to dig a path down, and then we'll build a pump. And we can start pumping it up and turning it into some plastic in time. So we finally reached the bottom. Well, we can see the bottom, and we're eventually going to get down there, getting a ladder and fire pole all the way down, and then building a pump. That pump's made out of gold amalgam that I was able to get from a little bit of gold amalgam on this asteroid and teleport over to this world. And meanwhile, while we've got a team of dupes going down to do that, I'm digging out this area where I'm planning on converting some crude oil to petroleum and making some plastic. Well, it looks like we've got our ladder touching the bottom. We've got this pump in a little filter gate here, and just making sure that we indicate that there's crude oil. And if that's the case, then we're going to be able to send crude oil all the way up, insulate it through this little area. And then I have a oil refinery, a little storage for petroleum. We're going to build in 2 polymer presses. Might add more in time, but we'll start with 2. And because this and these machineries takes a lot of power, we're going to bring a heavy watt wire down from our heavy watt wire system up here. And then I think once everything is together, we should be processing crude oil. The pumping process has started, sending this crude oil all the way up. And we're going to be eventually reaching our oil refinery. So we've got some polymer presses running. Just decided to output some carbon dioxide right now. Just worried about that freezing in pipes. Eventually I might have that automatically store away. But for now, that gives us our first little bit of plastic pieces. Now what's this? Petroleum. Why is that on the ground? I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Let's just mop that up. We'll move along. See if any more happens. I think... There it is, our first piece of plastic. All right, well, with that, I'm going to start collecting some fossil right here. And we're going to have 2 rock crushers, which will turn fossil to lime. Just make sure we get some power to this guy. There's more petroleum. This is not freezing in pipe. No. Are we? Why are we getting petroleum dropped off here? Okay. We'll see if that happens again. So now we've got some dual rock crushers giving us lime to fossil to lime conversion going on. What I'm going to do, actually made them priority 4, so that can happen in the background when there's nothing else to do. But right now, I'm planning to put a little bit of petroleum here and having that go in and out of that metal refinery that's just been built at this location. That way I can start making some steel, because I'm pretty sure if I send ethanol into a metal refinery that I'm going to try to make steel, especially given the fact that it's already 8 degrees, that isn't going to work so well. With this whole setup, we have our first bit of steel being produced. And I've got some storage for some of the inputs. Oh, hold on. What was that? Oh, that was carbon. Yeah, a little bit of carbon dioxide, liquid carbon dioxide got in here. Let's make sure that's all gone. Yeah, that's no longer the case. Okay, let's make sure we put in our inputs, which is lime. Let's line carbon, refined carbon, and of course iron. Have that stored right there. Copy that in both those bins. And I think the last thing I will do for today, very industrious type of day, so continuing on doing some carving out of material down here. But I haven't used plastic for anything, so we'll build our first plastic ladders right down the center of the base just to make it a little bit quicker to travel up. Actually, can even go as far as there. Awesome, look at that. All right, well, there we are. So we've explored the oil biome. Got a pump down here that's powered up. There's quite a bit of oil, actually, so this is going to result in lots of plastic. So I'll be able to build all these ladders and many other things. But we're also getting our lime production, which is feeding into our steel production. We're going to have to be a little bit careful here because this is going to create quite a bit of heat. My plan is to make a system to handle this heat so that it doesn't escape, but that's going to be another day. All right, well, thanks so much for watching. Anyone liking and subscribing, and hopefully I will see you next time. Till then.